Ever noticed that when people talk about rock bottom, they usually talk about it in the past tense? They say, I was at my lowest point, or that was the hardest year of my life. But if you're listening to this right now, and you feel like you are currently standing in the debris of your own life, if you feel like the floor has finally given way, then those past tense stories don't really help, do they? They feel a million miles away. Rock bottom is a heavy place. It's quiet. It's the moment when the what-ifs have all come true, and the thing you were most afraid of has finally happened. But I want to tell you something that might feel impossible to believe right now. There is a strange, terrifying kind of freedom at the bottom, because when you've lost everything, or when your old version of success has crumbled, you stop falling. For the first time in a long time, you are standing on something solid. Think about it. When we are falling, when things are just starting to go wrong, we spend all our energy clawing at the walls, trying to stop the descent. We live in a state of high alert anxiety, trying to save a structure that was perhaps never meant to last. But at rock bottom, the falling stops. The adrenaline fades, and in that stillness, you get something you haven't had in years: clarity. J.K. Rowling once said that rock bottom became the solid foundation on which she rebuilt her life. She didn't say it was a nice place to be. She said it was a foundation. A foundation isn't pretty. It's made of heavy stone and cold concrete. It's underground, but it's the only part of the house that doesn't shake when the storm hits. When you are at your lowest, you are finally stripped of the extra stuff. The fake friends, the ego-driven goals, the habits that were numbing you, they all fall away because they can't survive the crash. What's left? The truth. What's left is the core of who you are. And that core is much stronger than you ever gave it credit for. Now here is the intellectual honesty of the situation. Rebuilding isn't an overnight miracle. You don't wake up at rock bottom and suddenly have a skyscraper. First, you have to clear the rubble. This is the part where you acknowledge what didn't work. You look at the pieces of your old life and you ask, did this actually make me happy? Or was I just holding on to it because I was afraid of the empty space? This is your new life phase. You get to decide which bricks to pick back up and which ones to leave in the dirt. You are no longer building a house based on what your parents wanted, or what social media says is cool, or what your younger, less wise self thought was important. You are building with resilience now. You are building with wisdom. You are building a life that is collapse-proof, because you've already seen the worst and you're still here. So what do you do today? When you're at the foundation, you don't look at the roof. You don't worry about the windows. You just lay one brick. One brick might be a single honest conversation. One brick might be finally asking for help. One brick might be just choosing to get out of bed and drink a glass of water. Don't judge the size of the brick. Just focus on the fact that you are no longer falling. You are constructing. There is a Japanese concept called kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold. The cracks aren't hidden, they are highlighted. The piece becomes more beautiful because it was broken. Your new life won't look like your old one. It shouldn't. It will have scars, and it will have a different shape, but it will be authentic. It will be yours. If you're at the bottom today, take a deep breath, feel the ground beneath you. It's hard, yes, it's cold maybe, but it is solid. Stop looking up at how far you've fallen, and start looking down at where you're standing. You've reached the foundation. Now let's see what you're going to build.